But tell us about Greyson Bell.
I mean, like you mentioned, he's that long and lean left-hander, the really loose arm stroke. He's another 2028, up to 84, but that velocity is going to jump. It's inevitable. It might jump on campus. Who knows when you get that adrenaline pumping. It's 3 pitches for strikes. It's a really good slider. Our scouts down at the 13U National are like, that slider's the difference maker. He's left-handed, yes. He's throwing into the mid-80s already, yes. That slider is a difference maker, and he kind of gets better every time we see him. So he's another one kind of like Freeze that I'm excited to get and watch really up close this upcoming weekend.
I'm going to mention that Bell is not afraid to use his smartphone like all of us are and look back at clips of Cole Hamels. He loves learning, watching Cole Hamels, and I know Jason Jaquette, our ridiculous Phillies fan, is excited about that mention. The Phillies, Cole Hamels. Wrestler, too. Greyson Bell, a wrestler, has not been afraid to get out on the mat, part of his athleticism.
Greyson Bell, he's from Douglasville, Pennsylvania. This talented left-handed pitcher, Daniel Boone Area High School. His dream school? Here. He'd love to pitch here and grow up someday and be pitching on this mound. How exciting for him to get a preview if it works out for the son of Leslie and Rick.
I got to talk to him a little bit, because we talked about him in the preview and how this is one of his dream schools, did some camps here. I go, Greyson, what are you thinking about here? He goes, well, I've researched. Coach Brian O'Connor's just got a contract extension. They have my major that I want to major in. I'm like, you're 13. But he's got a good head on his shoulders.
Good zippy fastball, the pitch before, just outside. The next one is fouled off. This EC. Dad is Brandon, his mom is Casey, and Kaya. Little sis is just 9 years old. Beautiful sweeping slider. That's big, 1 and 2.
Yeah, Greyson, I mean, we saw in that graphic there that 6.75 ERA. I want everyone to just throw that out the window. Because Grayson's one of the best pitchers in the class at the 13U level. And when you're swinging those drop 5 bats, when you're throwing 84, if you get the barrel on it, it's going to fly. So we just need to ignore those numbers and just know what he is as a talented arm.
No doubt in the scouting ability, the invitation, as that one's fouled off the screen.
What's crazy with Wyndham too is he's physical and he's strong and he's
a good basketball player as well. He gets a breaking ball ready for it, hits a high fly ball to right. Peyton Lopez out of New Caney, Texas, wearing number 8 on that jersey.
Kids, you see him around the yard. He's always coming up. How are you, Mr. Brown? Shaking hands and
down and away with that pitch. A good-looking changeup, cued off the end of the bat to the right side. 79 miles an hour, very effective.
We're seeing that 87 for Bell, too. That's very much a new number for him. And the ball's coming out firm. You got that adrenaline, a little pump-up, but Greyson's right around the zone.
I'm buying on that changeup, though. It was an uncomfortable swing. It was cued.
And Payne's one of the better hitters in this class, too, so when you can get an uncomfortable swing, you're onto something.
Oh, that's his travel team. Swings through that one, another fastball. Had some cut to it, evening it up at 1-1.
It's just you see Bell, just that long, lanky lefty, and it's so clean and easy that any college coach who has this on in the background of their office right now, circling his name and counting down the months until he's eligible to get that phone call. But the very first time I saw him reminded me of Josh Hartle, the Wake Forest left-handed starter. Saw him since he was 13, 14, and the only difference is Greyson's about 10 miles per hour right now from when Josh was 13.
Yeah, you're looking at 85 all the way up to 87 this inning. Good opportunity to see these young men work. Fastball, letter high, that's strike 3. That is a 1-2-3 inning for Greyson Bell. Someday, Greyson, you'd love to pitch here. That was a pretty good first dance.